Okie dokie then, the grid is now formed. The National Ministox British Championship is now rolling. H293 Cohen van der Bosch on pole position alongside 496 Ryan Cotter in the front row. Row 2 800 Ben James, number 1 Caden Morrison. Row 3 is 68 Callum Thornton, 238 K Morgan. That's the top 6 in what is said to be a very interesting race for the Minis. 20 racing laps to decide who will get the British Championship. Defending champion Tom Armstrong not out of M112. He is not here this evening, so it's all set for a new name on the title for this one. Into turn 3 and 4 they go then. Let's get ready to rumble. YGR President's the Ministox British Championship. Green flag, away we go. So Van der Bosch gets the jump into turn 1 then. 800 Chambers falls into second place already. Van der Bosch giving a push there. The time smoke immediately starts to fly. 68 Thornton 3 for third on the inside, number 1 Morrison. Bumpers going down there on the third and fourth. Ben 238 Morgan going in the bumper, and 496 Cothery could take the lead. In fact, he does do so. And that will allow 238 Morgan through into second. Bumpers going up there on the top turn. 68 Thornton now down the inside on the far side. Number 1 Caden Morrison up there into second. Van der Bosch back to third in H2 and 3. Bumpers going again on turn 3. 68 Thornton clattered off the fence a bit there, I think. Wasn't quite sure if he did or not, but we'll find out. As 422 gets fired on wide at turn 1 there. There's possibly some issues with the inner curbing there that fired that car bit on the wide side, as number 1 Morrison gets a huge hit there from 68 Thornton, who decides to take the lead back again. Van der Bosch, thanks so much, goes through into second place as well into the bargain. Ball bumpers going down. 68 Thornton puts aside his 293. Van der Bosch takes up a car and almost into his side there. So 238K Morgan rode over the side of number 1 Morrison's car on the far side. A lot of scrapping behind there. You can see the pack really coming through now. A lot of 3 wide action in the midfield. So down the far side then, the lead is still unchanged this lap around anyway. Van der Bosch has managed to break free, and 68 Thornton goes for a kamikaze lunge and puts Van der Bosch straight in the wall flat out. Got two or three cars going in behind as well. There was certainly 800 Chambers who went inside. I think Morrison and Ricky James went in as well. They were the two others involved as Morgan takes it up on the far side. 68 Thornton is now disposed of down to second. 293 Van der Bosch may make that third place now, which he has indeed done so. And 237 James gets a big old shot there from number 1 Caden Morrison down on turns 3 and 4. So 3 wide on the far side now, 4 wide in fact. 496 Cothery is the unlucky one there, gets sandwiched out and decides for his troubles he's going to fire the bumper in about 3 cars in one go. Got another one in the fence down there. 955 Tom Grindy's put himself in, completely assisted flat out as normal. 496 Ryan Cothery coming through for the on the side. 68 Thornton as they go down the far side. And then in comes the bumper from 186 Dixon. 238 Morgan decides he's going to have some of that as well. And Dixon takes the lead. So this is getting very lively at the front of the grid here, as 496 Cothery, just by his luck he's had this year, he's the one who gets disposed of this time round. As 186 Dixon now gets one in the nerf row from 68 Thornton. Here comes 800 Chambers down the inside. Where's he come from? He was down in about 10th place at one point. 496 Cothery gives tickles to 238 Morgan. 4 wide for the leader this time. 68 Thornton's the one that gets sandwiched out. He got unfortunate in that one. And the leader is once again H3 Cohen van der Bosch. Number 1 Morrison now retakes it. And Thornton coming back down the inside. So here comes 68 Callum Thornton to lead it once again. 800 Chambers goes in the bumper. 238 Morgan down the inside of everybody. And here comes Van der Bosch again into the fight. 496 Cothery is there as well. 422 is in it as well. 496 Cothery now 5. Well, got a roll over, one over. 186 Dixon goes tumbling across the track on turn 3. He's back on his wheel so he can keep going at least. And number 1 Caden Morrison is now your race leader once again. So getting very, very busy out there in this one for the National Minis, it has to be said. More bumper going in down on turns 3 and 4 again. This time 68 Thornton decides that the top two are both going towards the fence. Van der Bosch is 5th. 6th is 83 Singleton. Levi Murray in 996 is currently 6th, I believe. So he's 7th place, you should say. And number 1 Morrison's now got a breakaway. No, he hasn't. There's 800 Chambers closes that breakaway straight away. Van der Bosch in H2 and 3 down the inside, back to lead the race. 238 Morgan gets lent onto the infield a bit. 68 Thornton down the inside of everybody and goes from 4th to 1st in one move. 800 Chambers bumped after him down the far side. And they go into turn 3 and 4. Someone's gone really sizing that pack. It may have been possibly Van der Bosch. They went to 2 wheels as well for good measure. So nearly our second roll over the race up there. 68 Thornton clips the back of 238 Morgan. He gets assisted from 496 Cothery. As Van der Bosch goes side by side with Cothery. 83 Singleton in there as well in the yellow grey car. Big shove again as 68 Thornton slams bumper in once more. That front bumper's not going to have much paint left on it at the end of this race. He's used the front bumper more than anyone else has tonight. One Morrison goes in. That fires them all wide, and he's going to now take the lead. Side by side with Thornton going into turn number 3. Thornton had the nose ahead. Van der Bosch now goes in with a push. That puts Morrison in the fence on turn 4. 238 Morgan nearly turned to the fence by 68 Thornton. 800 Chambers now puts up and over, not quite. Good recovery from 800 Ben Chambers, I'll give him that. It was very, very well recovered. That could have very easily been a disaster. And now 238K Morgan has broken free at the front. 237 Reece James goes in on a huge hit on the back of Morrison. Murray goes sideways in 996. 86 nearly takes out the starter's rostrum. 496 Cothray gives one to Ricky James in the nerf rail. He's now got 83 Singleton, he's outside, so he's having to battle off all the Sheffield-based drivers. So it's 238, 68, 1, and got a bit of a shove there as it looks like Morrison's hit trouble. As they go into turns 3 and 4, they were in the last 5 laps of this race now. Got a huge squabble of cars on the back straight. The top two are broken clear now. Morgan and Thornton are gone. Van der Bosch is thrown sideways as the field come again. Look at this now. Got 10 cars together for 3rd place. Only Ministox. 996. Levi Murray's taken out for 3rd place by 83 Singleton. Morrison goes through for 3rd. Down the far side. Look at this train of cars. Now this is incredible. What has got into these drivers? 238 Morgan, I think he's just taken 1 lap to go. So 996 Levi Murray goes in and completely misses his attack completely. The chair flag has actually gone down on 238 Morgan. He's the winner. 68 2nd place, and number 1 he's 3rd. What a race, and the minis, red flags go out. Dear me, that was more like the World Final 2014, that one.